myself Dimit Choksi. I am assistant professor in LJIT. Student, welcome to session number 4 of trigonometric leveling. In this session, I have explained about case number 2. Base of the object is not accessible, but instrument exists at different level. In a previous session, means session number 3, I have explained about instrument exists at same level. So here, in a particular, you know that there are three cases are involved in particular this chapter. I have already explained in a session number 1 overview of this all the cases. So depending upon the field condition as well as the measurement as well as the instrument available, there are three following cases are involved. First, base of the object is accessible. I have already explained with derivation in session number 2. In a second case, base of the object is inaccessible and instrument station and elevated object are in same vertical plane. So I have focused particular in this session case number 2. So in a case number 2 student, you know that depending upon the terrain or field condition, there are two possibility are there. First possibility, instrument access at the same level. You have already studied in a session number 3. In a session number 4 means in this session you have study about the instrument axis at different level. So when you have assumption that the instrument axis at different level you have take. So in this particular case you have assumed that difference in level being the small means there are, you know that in a case number 2 you have taken the two instrument. So the level of the two instrument being the small depending upon the field condition. So the following case arise. So when you have uh, taken the case number 2 instrument axis at different level, there are two case arise. One case means case number 1, height of instrument axis near to the object is lower, and case number B or 2, height of instrument axis near to the object is higher. So I will repeat this term. When you consider instrument axis at the difference level, you know that in a particularly case number 2, you have considered taken the two instrument, and in a first session, it means first case, the both of instrument are in same level, but here both of instrument are in different level. So here I have explained with figure, so you have clearly understand what is the case number A and what is the case number B. So first I have explained case number A. You know that you have considered that this is our object. You have find the RL of this particularly object. This is our ground profile. These are different from previous session. Now you have taken the two instrument. In a previous session, the instrument P and Q are in same level. But here clearly seen these are in a different level but same vertical plane. Because our case name is base of the object is inaccessible, but instrument axis and elevated object are in same vertical plane. The axis is different, height is different, but the vertical plane is same. So here you have taken the instrument P and Q. Now what is say first case, height of instrument axis near to the object is lower. This is our object, this is our instrument, and the instrument is P instrument is near to the object and it is the lower side compared to the instrument of Q. So this is a simple, I will repeat this term. This is our object, P is the instrument, Q is the instrument. P is near to the object, but the axis of P, it is the lower side. So height of instrument axis near to the object is lower and Q is the higher. So this is the case number A. Now similar that case number B. The different field condition you have considered that this is our object, the P is the instrument and Q is the instrument. P is the near to the object, but P it is the higher side compared to the Q. Here P is the in a lower side, but here second case P is in a higher side. So this is the case number A and case number B. So I will repeat this term. First, this is our object, P is the instrument, and this instrument is near to the object, but its height of instrument is a lower side. And in a case number B, the instrument near to the object and its height is the in a upper side. It means it is a higher side. Now I give one example so you clearly understand. These are O1 and O2 instrument. FA is our object. So here clearly seen O1 is the near to the object and its side is the lower. Similar that here O1 is the in a higher side because this is a near to the object. So you have write them height of instrument axis near to the object is lower or instrument O2 is higher. In a condition 1 O2 is higher. In a condition 2 means case number B O1 is higher. So clearly written is that O1 is the higher. So this is our condition case number 2 instrument axis at different level. So in a different level there are two cases arise. I have explained with figures so you clearly understand. Now I will explain with means this particular case. You know that you have derived them and find the formula of capital D as well as H1 and H2 formula. You know that base of the object is inaccessible, so you have find the capital D because you cannot directly find the capital D with chain or tap. So you have find the capital D with some formula. So now start. Case number A, height of the instrument axis near to the object is lower. SR is the our object, P is the instrument, it is the near to the object and its lower side compared to the Q. So your as well as you have written as instrument axis at Q is higher. So instrument axis at is Q is higher. So now step number 1 when you are starting the derivation of this particular case. So step number 1, draw the figure. You know that SR is our object, P is the instrument near to the object and its side is the lower side. You have find the two thing from the instrument station at P. One is the angle of elevation means theta 1 and you have find the staff reading is called as a small h1. So when you have set up the instrument at P, you have find the two things. One is a theta 1 and second is the small h1. Theta 1 is the vertical angle and small h1 is the staff reading. Similar that set up the station at Q, you have find the two things theta 2 as well as the h2 means angle of elevation and staff reading at station Q. This is our benchmark. This is our staff held in on a benchmark. Now you clearly seen in a figure D means instrument station to the object, distance between instrument to the object. Small d means distance between two instrument P and Q. Now clearly seen here student H2 minus H1 means small h2 minus small h1 equal to you have taken the directly small h as well as you have written as capital H1 minus capital H2. I will repeat this term capital H1 minus capital H2 equal to you have to consider as a P dash Q dash. The distance between P dash and Q dash is also you have taken the small h. So I will repeat this term small h2 minus small h1 equal to h. Capital H1 minus capital H2 is equal to small h. What is a capital H1 and capital H2? It is the height from station P and Q respectively. Now after the draw the figure, first you have described the what is a small h1 and what is a small h2. You have cannot describe the all the elements. You have only described the only small h1 and small h2. So I have already explained. Now you know that you have find the h2 minus h1 equal to h equal to p dash q dash equal to h1 capital H1 minus capital H2. So you have write them h2 minus h1 equal to p dash q dash equal to capital H1 minus capital H1 h2. All the value is a small h. So now you have get the answer of small h. Now after the getting the value of small h, now you have derived the formula of capital D. So how to derive the formula? You know that from figure you have taken the first triangle is S, P dash and R dash. I repeat this term S, P dash and R dash. So you clearly understand what is the value of H1 is equal to D tan theta 1. So I have written that triangle S, P dash R dash R double dash H1 equal to D tan theta 1. It is the equation number 1. Similar that you have find the second triangle from second triangle SQ dash R dash. So clearly seen H2 equal to D plus small d tan theta 2. So here write the H2 equal to capital D plus small d tan theta 2. So subtract the equation from 1 to 2. You know that H1 minus H2 equal to D tan theta 1 minus D plus D tan theta 2. H1 minus H2 equal to you have already find it is the value is equal to H small h. So you have taken the small h. Now simplify the equation. So you are getting the answer of capital D. So capital D equal to H plus D tan theta 2 divided by tan theta 1 minus tan theta 2. Or you have can also write as a D tan theta 2 plus H divided by tan theta 1 minus tan theta 2. Similar, both equation are same. Now getting the answer of D, put the answer capital D in a equation number 1 or 2. Student, you getting the answer of H1 or H2. So I have only put the value of D in a particularly equation number 1. So in an exam you have put the value only one equation. So H1 equal to put the value of capital D. So you know that what is the value of capital D? So H plus D tan theta 2 into tan theta 1 divided by tan theta 1 minus tan theta 2. So this is our formula of H1. Similar that you have find the H2 value but not needed. Only you have find the H1. Now you know that our sequence is any type of case. First D, then H1. Now you have find the RL of top of the point of the object. So our object is SR and our top of the point is S. So you know that how to find the RL starting from the bottom point. One is the RL of benchmark. Then you have considered small h1, not a h. You have considered particular this line. So I will repeat this term. 1 minute. You have find the RL of S. So getting from bottom point, one is the RL of benchmark plus small h1. You reach particular this line here, and then you add the value of capital H1. So you are getting the answer of S. You can either you have find from value H2. So RL of benchmark plus small h2 reach particular this line of sight and get add the value of small h2, so you're getting the answer of RL of S. So both equation are right. So you have written as RL of S equal to RL of benchmark plus small h1 plus capital H1, as well as RL of S equal to RL of benchmark plus small h2 plus capital H2. You have remember only one equation because you have find the only H1, capital H1. So you have remembered particularly only one equation. So I repeat this particular derivation. First case, Q is the higher, P is the lower. Draw the figure, put the all the elements. Then you have find the particularly H1 and H2 value. And from H1 and H2 value, you are getting the answer of capital D. Then put the value of capital D in a H1 equation. So you are getting the answer of H1. Then you will find the RL of S. So this is our equation. Now second case, you know that similar, but here P is the higher. So height of instrument axis near to the object. SR is our object, P is the instrument near to the object, and its side is a higher. Okay, Q is the lower. So same step number 1, draw the figure. Here taken the instrument P and Q. From P there are two things to you find. One is a theta 1 and second is the staff reading H1. Similar that from station Q, you have find the theta 2 as well as the H2. Same capital D, small d, I have already explained in a previous case. You have remember that from station 1, you have considered the capital H1, and from station 2, you have considered the capital H2. So step number 1, draw the figure. Then you have to try to find the value of D, H1, H2 as well as the RL of S. So you know that H1 and H2 you already find. Now here capital H2 minus capital H1 equal to P dash Q dash. So this is a value is small h. So now you have considered the small h1 minus small h2 equal to small h. In a previous case, you know that it is reverse h2 minus h1. But here h1 minus h2. h1 minus h2. Okay. So here you have write this h2 minus h1 equal to P dash Q dash equal to h1 minus h2 equal to small h. So from the triangle S, P dash, R dash, from triangle number 1, you know that you have find the value of H1 equal to D tan theta 1. Similar that from triangle S, Q dash, R double dash, you have find the value of H2. So H2 equal to D plus D tan theta 2. So you are getting the equation number 1 and equation number 2. You know that you have already particularly I have explained in detail in a previous case. So in our case you have directly write as the particular this formula, so you clearly understand. So from triangle one S P dash R dash, you are getting the value of H1, and second triangle you get the value of H2. Now you have subtract the equation 2 from equation 2 from equation 1. You know that equation 1 and 2 you already find. So H2 minus H1, because your condition is capital H2 minus capital H1, so you have taken the H2 minus H1, and you know that value of H2 minus H1 equal to small h. So you have simplified the equation and getting the answer of capital D. It is easy. You have already studied in a 10th standard how to simplify, so directly you have get the answer of capital D. So now answer will be capital D equal to h minus d tan theta 2 divided by tan theta 2 minus tan theta 1. But you can also write this equation. You have taken the h this side, so d tan theta 2 minus h divided by tan theta 1 minus tan theta 2. Here tan theta 2 minus tan theta 1, but here you have taken the tan theta 1 minus tan theta 2. Why? Because I have taken the h in particular this side. In a positive, not a single change, but when the equation in a minus form, so you have take the change the both of thing, so upper side as well as the lower side. So d tan theta 2 minus h divided by tan theta 1 minus tan theta 2. So you have remembered particular this equation. Why? I will explain in the next slide, but I will repeat this particular case. You know that case number B, the instrument axis at nearer to object is higher side. So first step, you have draw the figure, then you have find the H1 and H2, and then you have find the capital D. Now you know that after the getting the value of D, put the value of capital D in equation number 1. So in equation number 1, put the value. So h minus d tan theta 2, tan theta 1 minus tan theta 2 minus tan theta 1. But you have write as well as uh, you have you are getting the h value in particular opposite side. So you are getting the formula of h1. D tan theta 2 minus h tan theta 1 divided by tan theta 1 minus tan theta 2. So you have remembered particular this formula. Now you know that last step, you have find the RL of S. You have find the top of the point of RL. So RL of benchmark plus capital H1 plus capital H1. Sorry, RL of benchmark plus small h1 plus capital H1. Similar that you have considered the second formula, RL of benchmark plus small h2. You have reached this particular line of sight. Then you have add the value of capital H2. So you have remembered both of formula, RL of S equal to RL of benchmark plus small h1 plus capital H1, as well as RL of S equal to RL of benchmark plus small h2 plus capital H2. So this is our formula of case number B. Now you have remember this equation, common equation I have taken. The general equation for D can be written as, for both of case, you know that D equal to D tan theta 2. In a first equation, you know that you are getting the answer of capital D is D tan theta 2 plus H divided by tan theta 1 minus tan theta 2. And in a particular case number 2, you are getting the answer D tan theta 2 minus H divided by tan theta 1 plus tan theta 2. So you have taken I have make the general equation. So you clearly remember that D equal to small d tan theta 2 plus minus H divided by tan theta 1 minus tan theta 2. Here consider plus minus. So when you take the plus sign, use the plus sign when the instrument axis Q is higher, and when you taken the or use the sign minus when you in a case number B means instrument axis P is higher. So this is our general equation. So this is the about the case number A and case number B when the instrument axis at different level. So there are two possibility, and I have explained both of possibility with derivation. So you clearly understand. So thank you so much watching this video. In this video I have explained about the case number 2, instrument axis at different level.